Hey gang, this is Corey with YARC West, and in today's video I think I'm finally going to be able to solve the weak steering linkage on the Danchee Ridgerunner. Quickly before we jump into that, I just want to point out this postcard that I got all the way from Münster, Germany from Dirk over at RC Birds. Dirk sent these cool stickers. He's now added to my ammo can. Now, if you're not familiar with RC Birds, I definitely suggest checking out his channel. I'll link it below. He covers everything from technical upgrades, reviews, experimenting. He even has some videos on building indoor micro crawler courses, and I'm talking micro. So check him out. Watch some of his content and give him a sub if you like it. You won't regret it. Now, if you have a Danchee Ridgerunner, then you're well aware of this problem. The steering link is really weak. So if you get locked up on a rock or something and you try to steer, you can see the flex there. And it flexes pretty easy. It's a problem with the design. Now, I'm not good at fabricating things. If you know, Adventure Time RC has a video where he actually fabricated brass links for it, but I'm just not versed in that discipline. On eBay, I was able to find a seller who actually 3D prints these links with ABS Plus. Now, these are significantly thicker than these. And I just try to bend them. It doesn't really bend much at all. There's a tiny bit of flex to it, but I mean, it's not even remotely close to this. So I'm going to try to get this on and we'll see how well it solves the issue. Now, there's no hardware that comes with these. You just get two, one for the front, one for the rear. So you're going to reuse the hardware. And also, it's worth noting that I still have the original servo horn when I replaced the servos. I didn't use the upgraded servo horn. I just kept the servo saver servo horn that came with it. So I do see there may be a problem with clearance on this, but that's what we're going to find out. All right, it's installed in the front. The rear is the old link, so we can compare visually the difference. Okay, so let's look at the rear again. This is the old link. And we'll flip it around, compare the new one. It's actually moving the servo. All right, so what I learned, I'll share with you. All right, so even though these are Phillips screws, I had much better luck using a flathead. You don't want to strip them, and I just really couldn't get a good bite no matter what size I used. So once you get that off, you just want to pop this off, which will come right off. So you'll have, this is going to be reused, a steering arm, and then this ball, you just kind of hold it and unscrew it. And then you screw the ball in here, and once you get the ball screwed in, you attach it to the bottom here. All right, so once you get it attached here, then you just pop these back on the balls. Like that. It's actually moving it without flexing it. Now, I have no idea what kind of impact this is going to have on your servos, especially if they're stock. So I can't vouch for that. It's going to be, you know, lots of testing involved. The servos I have are pretty slow, but they get the job done. I'll throw a link up for the other upgrade video I did on this, or the playlist, whichever. And again, I'll link those steering links in the description. It's 3D printed. The dude sells them on eBay, so I think he prints them on demand. If you found anything in here remotely helpful, throw a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Also, comment below about what you've done to your Danchee Ridgerunner. I think it's a pretty good truck for the price. Obviously, you have to spend some money on upgrades in order to make it perform the way you want, but the reality is it's minimal, and if you don't have a lot of experience upgrading RC cars, this is a good one to start with. All right, I appreciate you watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day.